Christians, this may be hard to hear, but your religion is an absolute blight on humanity. You like to call your faith the religion of love, but it spreads hate faster than a wildfire. While many focus on perceived goods, I'm here to lay out why Christianity has caused and continues to cause significant harm to our society and our civilization as a whole. Observable, historical, and ongoing harmful societal effects. Let's dive into it. These are my top 10 reasons why you should drop Christianity like a bad habit. Kicking us off at number 10, we have the stifling of scientific progress. For centuries, Christianity, particularly through institutions like the church, actively suppressed scientific inquiry that challenged its dogmas. Think of Galileo, Copernicus, or Hypatia of Alexandria. While science eventually prevailed, the delay and persecution of thinkers set humanity back centuries. Number 9. Promoting dogma over critical thinking. From a young age, many are taught to accept religious doctrines without question. This mindset can bleed into other areas of life, making individuals less likely to critically evaluate information, challenge authority, or engage in independent thought, traits essential for a functioning progressive society and often offensive to religion. Number 8. Fueling division and conflict. History is rife with wars, crusades, and persecutions fought in the name of God. Even today, religious differences, often rooted in Christian otherism, contribute to societal friction, political divides, and even violence globally. The us versus them mentality is deeply ingrained. Coming in at number 7, it's justifying inequality and oppression. Historically, sometimes even presently, Christian interpretations have been used to rationalize slavery, sexism, homophobia, and other forms of discrimination. God's will becomes a convenient excuse to deny basic human rights and maintain power structures. Number 6, encouraging anti-intellectualism and ignorance. Beyond just science, some Christian factions actively dismiss higher education, critical historical analysis, and even basic facts if they contradict with their religious narratives. This fosters a culture where willful ignorance is very often seen as a virtue rather than a hindrance. At number 5, we have diverting resources from tangible solutions. Billions of dollars and countless hours are poured into religious institutions, missionary work, and proselytization every year, which could otherwise be directed towards addressing real-world problems like poverty and disease. It's difficult to imagine where our civilization would be had this oppressive religion not been latched onto us like a massive financial parasite. At number 4, it fosters guilt and shame. Many Christian teachings emphasize original sin, inherent depravity, and the constant need for repentance. This can lead to profound psychological distress, self-loathing, and an unhealthy relationship with one's natural human impulses, particularly regarding sexuality. How many times have you heard a Christian chant, "I'm not worthy, we're not worthy"? They train you to think of yourself as broken and useless only to be fixed with their Jesus. This is powerfully harmful self-talk, yet it's a key part of their system. That should be a warning sign in and of itself. Number 3, resisting social progress and human rights. Time and again, organized Christianity has been on the wrong side of history when it comes to advancing human rights. Whether it's civil liberties, women's suffrage, LGBTQ+ equality, or reproductive freedom, progress often happens despite of, not because of, religious influence. Remember when the Catholic Church threw its support behind Hitler during World War II? Remember the belt buckles of the German army that said, "Gott mit uns"? Remember when Pope John Paul and Mother Teresa came out publicly against condoms during the height of the AIDS pandemic back in the 80s and 90s? Always on the wrong side of culture and history. Number 2, cultivating fear and superstition. Threats of eternal damnation, hellfire, and divine judgment are powerful tools of control. This promotes a worldview based on fear rather than reason, and encourages superstitious beliefs that often contradict reality and discourage rational thought. Whether it's the threat of hell, the fear of being ostracized from your family or church, or the very real threat of being physically harmed for nonconformance, fear is the main methods of motivation in Christianity and its sister religions. They are easily the biggest fear-based entities in human history. Okay, I got to do the thing. Before we get to number 1, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Comments and interactions are very helpful for the channel. Do you think there's something I missed that should be on the list? Drop it in the comments below. Now, the number 1 reason, in my view, why Christianity hurts society. It undermines secular morality and empathy. By claiming that morality must come from God, it implies that without divine command, people would be inherently immoral. This coming from a religion with a book that states that land theft, mass murder, child sacrifice, and the enslavement of little girls to be used as sex objects are examples of what it sees as good and holy. Here come the cries of, "That's the old covenant," like that somehow softens the nature of your monstrous God. The followers of this hate faith diminish the understanding of empathy, human flourishing, and the innate capacity for goodness that doesn't require supernatural directives. It frames ethics as obedience, not compassion. And here's a bonus reason. It's being forced on non-Christians. This hate faith we've been talking about is actively being forced on all the citizens of the United States, whether they're Christian or not. From the Supreme Court killing Roe v. Wade to putting the Ten Commandments in as many classrooms as they can, these fanatics are trying at every turn to shove their nonsense down our throats. Don't be one of those people. Use your reason, Leonidas. Don't be one of those jerks forcing Christianity on other people. So there you have it, my top 10 reasons and a bonus reason why Christianity has been and continues to be a detrimental force in society and why you should separate yourself from this harmful doctrine. Notice I'm not demonizing individuals. I'm critically analyzing the systemic impact of a powerful, harmful ideology. Christians, did you know your religion is a scam? Click down here to see the top 10 reasons why Christianity is a scam and always has been. I have a whole playlist of the top 10 videos if you're into the top 10s thing. Click down here for those, or, click up here if you want to be put on our mailing list. Sin safely, my friends. Take care.